Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is my comments, and I try to keep it down in nitty gritty. Under 10 minutes, if it goes over 10 minutes, something very fucking. Yeah, I said fucking and important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, and people who cannot think outside the box. Listeners' discretion is advised. And so I'm going to talk about a particular subject. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or even roast fests, you put it down below. As cringy as I sound, and so truthful to common sense and simple logic, it will baffle the many of liberals, libertards, and people who are effeminates, social justice warriors. You can't contend. I keep it simple. I keep it alpha. Okay, everybody got their own terminologies now. I'm like, people these days don't know what an alpha is. No, they don't know what is anything anymore. People are in a delusional fucking state. Now people are talking to me about Trump. I said, I don't want to get in the political game, okay? They're all puppets to me. It's a waste of time and energy. None of you people know those people personally, but you vote. You're an idiot already, okay? All right? You're an idiot already. But of course, that's not what this video is about. Okay? If you can't pay attention, get the fuck out of here. Damn, dog, damn. People are stupid. Most people are stupid. I told you this already. I can prove it to you. All right, let's go over the topic now. Now, today's topic will be about, because I saw this video, and it was showing a highly attractive super female, okay? You know, one of those study type of females. Smacking her teeth, long lipstick on her earrings and shit, and fingernails, and she got the little ratchet ass talking. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is in America. The most evolved whore in the world is in America. Don't try it. Don't even do it, because you ain't have no experiences like I have. You have not counseled hundreds of women. You have not talked to women from Trinidad, from Bangladesh. You have not talked to women from Nigeria. You have not talked to women from fucking Barbados. None of those, most of you have not. Stop, immediately. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. All right, okay. You are a simp. Let's keep it clear. You're a beta alpha, okay? Let's keep it clear. Any men who are listening to me, don't argue with me. You don't know the real terms of those words. You don't know. You're changing the shit to your comfort levels. Okay? Now, I've been talking for 2 minutes, and I said I just wanted to ramble on there. I wanted to ramble on. Rant on. I want to do my rant on. This video is about, okay, evil babies. Evil babies. I'm just going to call it evil babies. I don't know. You could title it something if you want. You can make your own video. You surely ain't going to be able to beat me out of it, because I'm going to talk about some shit raunchy as fuck. Straight core to the core. It may be even less than 10 minutes. Now, out of all of the hundreds of girls I've talked to and boys, from my past experiences as being an ex-fetish gigolo and also a babysitter too. Okay, I told you before, I have my own particular standards and shit. And out of all of the children, the girls were the worst. The worst from my experiences and also testimonials. These girls they tell me shit that I have to comprehend, and I had to do some research. And I did some research. So let's start from the religious part of the aspect of it. As we should already know, that there's a lot of foolish people who believe in religion, and you need religion, okay? It's a great evil for a greater good, because of morality. And the Bible clearly tells you that some babies need to be killed before, listen carefully, before they have a chance at life. You may think that's abortion, okay? But sometimes, most of them babies deserve to stay, they need to stay there, okay? Because the mother and the father procreating not in the righteous sense through spirituality may create a bastard child, like fucking Ganondorf from the Legend of Zelda, okay? A wicked individual because he wants revenge, okay? And the Gerudos are not allowed. Gerudos is a tribe full of females who are forbidden to have boys, okay? And if they have boys, it is said that the boys will always cause destructive chaos because the Hellions will kill them off. Okay, because that's the anger of Ganon. Okay, you don't understand. Ganon is a good guy. He's trying to eradicate the Links and the fucking Zeldas, and they're using technology and shit. Far supersedes them. While Ganondorf's parents and peers is using magic of the spirit of the earth. But you haven't read the story thoroughly. If you haven't played Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, get the fuck out of here. Go watch it, play the game, start from scratch, start from beginning. Understand why he's so evil. But you don't wanna see his history because you think he's just evil. But you gotta understand the history of every person. So I'm not gonna go too far off the subject now here. There are evil people in the world who are born in evil. They are narcissistic individuals. There's good psychopaths and there's bad psychopaths. Okay, the bad psychopaths are mostly women. So we already know about Lilith and the Succubus. She creates the most evil in the world. Because if you read your Bibles clearly, even though it may not be true or not, even in the Far East and Hindu belief system, the females are more powerful than the males. I got it? God damn it, you got it? Back in ancient times, thousands of years ago, we got gods turned into goddesses because back goddesses was more worshipped. The oracle and all other shit. You got to understand it's a feminine energy, okay? Through chaos. So I've encountered, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I've encountered women who just think completely wicked. And when I saw that child being hit, they tell me everything. The little girls 16, 15 talking to me saying, hey, I like to be hit. I like to be pissed on. I like to do. I'm like, what the hell is, I'm here. I heard this one female say she like being raped. This is in the hood, man. This is in the fucking ghetto. I said, you need to tell me you dress provocatively just for a man to get enraged just to rape you. I'm like, holy shit. If you hit these type of females or you imprison them, that's not going to be enough. How about them motherfucking apples? Now, the boys can act like girls, and they are thoughts too, because they're mostly going to be highly attractive motherfuckers. Because usually motherfuckers who are ugly and shit, and they're white, they're going to turn into incels and shoot up your school. You can obviously see it, okay, in white folks as incels, but blacks can't be that type of incel. They do it straight up in the hood. In Compton, okay, or even in Brooklyn, where I used to live at. They'll shoot you just for looking at them and shit. You know how it is. There's two different types of fucking... Let me see. I'm recording to stop and save when you're answering your call. I'm not going to answer nothing, okay? Decline that, okay? So please understand that there's evil people in the world. When they're born and raised, you should know goddamn well. You should know goddamn well that people who don't have no empathy for other people, they're raised... If you beat them and hit them, they get a thrill off of that shit. And I did not believe that. People like pain. There are people who like pain. They get attention, and no matter what type of fucking love you show them, no matter how caring you sound, it's not going to work. I think the best thing is either death. You scratch them from existence before they get there. But if you can figure it out in some kind of way, great for you. I don't know how those babies was killed in the Bible and the religion and shit. I don't know, and I don't give a fuck. But I believe there's just evil children being born. Even if you show them all the love and attention and affection you want, you can show them all the shit you want. But they don't have that emotion like that. I don't think I could do that, okay? Because I'm kind of say this myself. I like chaos and destruction when I see it, but I don't cause it. I use the causality and raison d'etre as reverse psychology and also reflective magic and voodoo. I use that to protect my ass from assholes. That's different, okay? I'm a chaotic neutral. I'm more neutral, but I can be chaotic when I want to because I use my brain power up here. You don't want to fuck with my types, okay? Now, as I said before, you can beat them, you can suffer them, talk to them, give them love. No, they don't care about that. Remember, there are people like that in society. I think the best solution is either to kill them, chop off a part of their body parts so they can have a remembrance of what they did or what they can do. You burn it before it gets too far because that's what women are doing now. They're procreating with the wrong men, thinking that these men are good men. You know, they didn't have a father figure. So we're not going to be talking about that here. Women are the ones who are the procreators of destruction and evil. How do you think Hitler was born? He wasn't truly evil now. Remember now, they was making fun of his paintings and shit. And he just said, fuck this. And he started talking to aliens and shit. But nobody want to believe in that conspiracy shit. He's living right now, they say. They say he died in America somewhere. He had 2 daughters and shit. I don't know. And I don't, it's just storytelling to me. But understand my point here. They exist. And if you beat them, it ain't going to work. If you imprison them, it's definitely not going to work. I think you got to give them a chop, okay? Chop. Okay, off with their head or some shit. You got to be really tough love if you want to fix society. All right? And so far, Donald Trump is the one to do it. You got to cut all sorts of shit. You got to cut a lot of things that people are taking advantage of. And that's what these type of Jezebels and Liliths and fucking Succubuses do. They're the whore of Babylon. If you read in the Bible and Revelation, see that she sits on the beast. It's a female. And she's drinking the blood of male saints, innocent. Who is more innocent in the world? Who is more fucking virgins? There are more men virgins than female virgins. Duh, it's common sense. Okay? So think about that for a bit here. Understand the pathology of it. You think they learned that from their parents? No, it might not even be like that. Because I'll be like, no, they be thinking of different things. They're really smart. They're sociopaths. They can get into your phone. They contain some. When I heard her talk, I said, oh, I know who the fuck she is. She can be good in bed. She probably great fucking in bed. She's a master at manipulation and shit. She fuck with nothing but thugs and hood rats. She don't give a fuck. Okay, all she cares is about her attention, and she gets a thrill off of that shit. How many times? Oh, it's about 10 minutes already. Oh, shit, you guys. And then I get a call while I'm talking to y'all guys about this shit. And y'all should know about this shit. Let's understand what it is. There's different types of names for these type of females. But trust me on this. If you have 10 female baby girls, girls who are the age of 13 versus the 13-year-old, you're going to have at least 5 girls that are going to have this narcissistic trait partially because of genetics. I believe it's partially of the genetics. Also, it's because of possession. Now, most people can't understand what I'm talking when I talk about some pseudo-babble, which is really not pseudo-babble, because there are some people who are, the spirits enter the body at a young age. You got to be careful. Okay? You got to be very paranoid, because anything is possible when a child comes into this world. They can be susceptible to being possessed. Sylvia Brown, which people call her a fraud, she spoke in her one book called God's Tools and Creation, in creation. And one thing that kicked in my mind, and my voices told me, yes, you can be possessed. There is documented footage on people, spirits entering the body, and sometimes they can sync together really well. And that's how come some people can remember their past lives. So please understand, have an open mind, man. If you can't think outside the box, don't listen to me. I'm just keeping it simple. This is under 10 minutes now, y'all guys. If a child is possessed at a certain age, you got to know how to recognize that spirit. And you have to learn how to beat it or cut it. Okay? Because the child itself can't help themselves. They can't if they're possessed. There are people out there who are possessed. There's a difference between an NPC player and a person who's possessed. When I tell people, I say, why you smoke? Okay, I can't help it, man. That's a form of possession. I don't believe it's a psychological thing. Because if you take it out, if you take that drug from them, they'll go through some sort of withdrawal, because the spirit has to suffer. The spirit must suffer to hurt the body. And then you got to put all that stuff, the nutrients back in the body, and then they get started again. Remember, they learn it from somewhere. Smoking cigarettes is a form of possession, goddammit. I don't trust people who smoke. All right? I don't trust people who use any type of drugs, okay? Once you tell me 5 things, if you do any of these 5, I don't trust you. Okay? And I don't look at your race. I just look at what you're doing. What are you doing? Sometimes I tell my boy Chuck, I say, hey, you gotta keep busy, man. Don't sit there and think, because you're gonna start getting jealous and angry because of what I achieved in my life. And I'm just a black man, and you can get more than I can, because you're a white man, okay? You can do this, and he won't listen to it. But that possession will keep you in the dark. That possession will keep you ignorant, all right? And that's another video for another topic, possession and shit, right? I know I talked about it, but I'm going over 10 minutes with this shit. Please understand, when I saw that video, I was like, they exist, man. They exist. And there's also another topic I want to talk about, but that's another video for another day. How women, these little girls can manipulate grown men. How is that possible? There's a lot of closed-minded people out there. And they don't think it's possible for that 13-year-old girl to... It happened to me one time, I'll tell you right now. But I'm no rapist, I'm no fucking pedophile. I'll whip your fucking ass. You call me a pedophile. Whip your goddamn ass, man. Put your money where your mouth is at. Please don't make assumptions, don't make excuses. You have to understand. When I got manipulated, she got it going on, man. She had the conversation fire. More adult than any fucking female. But look at my rape story. Okay, look at that. She raped my ass, okay? Because I got my ass in trouble, okay? And I thought I was doing the right thing by calling the cops on an underage girl and shit who knew how to talk to me and shit. That's weird. That's weird, and it's fucking rare. But it happens. But other than that, that's all I want to say. I'm under 15 minutes, okay? I tried to keep it down under 10 minutes and shit. Please, ask questions and don't jump to conclusions. Remember, people who jump to conclusions need their head to be chopped, or they need their shoulder to be chopped. Remember, watch those people who like to jump to conclusions. Watch them. Too liberal. They don't ask any questions. They just jump with their emotions and shit. Watch that. I made a video on that too. Peace.